Right. Hello, hello, hello. Helen here, aka Sprite966. Everywhere except for now Instagram. Um, I'm Spritely Stitcher. Spritley Stitcher, all one word. My Sprite966 account got hacked. My own stupid fault. And I should have come on earlier to tell people. Because I can't find everybody that I knew on Sprite966 because my brain isn't that good, it's getting old. So if you followed me on Instagram as Sprite966, jump on and follow me. I'm no, I've got it open to everybody. It's not a private account at the moment for people to find me. I'm trying to think what else. I've got a new camera. After my last podcast, and I was saying how what my camera is they going to last much longer, and lo and behold, it broke that very day. Oh right, the SD card got stuck. I nearly never got it out. I tried to put it back in, it got stuck again, so we had to pull it out, and that was it. So I knew it was going to go at some point. I did get a new phone, so I've got a new camera, and I want to thank everybody that put any money towards me getting my new camera from my Ko-Fi account, which if I can remember it, I'll link again. It'll help with giveaways and like things like that, postage. Because man, I done a swap with my floss, my cross stitch floss tube sort of thing, and it was just a wee pillow, and it was like 12 quid to post it, but it was going to the USA. So, oh, honestly to goodness, but that's I'm on minute and one, so I'm not going to bother thing me. So I have got a couple of finished objects, and I've got a couple of, well, 3 or 4 works in progress, because I had lost my knitting mojo, and I've just got it back. I think that's Ian. Is that you, Ian? I'm podcasting. So my knitting mojo kind of left me at the beginning of the year, and I was cross stitching crazy, just cross stitching, cross stitching, cross stitching. Notice it's back to the silver can. Ian's my son. Most people know, and I should introduce myself for people that have maybe just found me or just joining. I'm Helen. I live in Scotland, in what they call class as the Central Belt. So it's on the west coast, and I'm near to like Largs, and about 18 miles for Largs. So that's it. I think that's the closest. Then you move up to the beach and Saltcoats and that. I'm 12 miles for Glasgow, 6 miles for Paisley, Paisley Parton, Paisley, the real Paisley. So it's just a wee mill town, Johnston. There's no mills left. What is it? The coat of arms for Johnston, and the motto is "Gang Forward." There you go. If you're interested in where I live and things like that, just ask me, and I'll kind of try and take you out and about. The house that I'm in is getting knocked down. We haven't been told when or how or where we're going to be moving to. I rent my home. So it's all fun. Go, go, go. Try to think what else do I need to tell you. Any questions, just ask. Don't be scared to ask. if I don't comment in the comments, I will comment on the next podcast, which is easier for me than writing. Writing is not my forte. This is why I decided to do this, and I've been doing this for over 7 years. 8, I think, at the beginning. I'm sure it was 8 years. This is my 8th year podcasting, and all that time I've not got a lot of videos. I think, in fact, I've got 102. I think that was what I seen the other day. I couldn't tell you how many subscribers I've got. I really don't know. I'll try to think what else. I've got 3 children. I've got a partner. Both my parents are dead. I've got a sister and a brother. I've got lots of friends in America and Canada and Australia. I think I've got any in New Zealand. I've got family in New Zealand, right enough. Well, I've made loads of friends through the podcast, and it's fantastic. In fact, I was talking to Nancy the other day, and she's planning to come over again in April. So I'll get to see her when she comes in April. I'm looking forward to that. Nancy's from Louisiana. We share the same birthday. That's how we met on Ravelry. And it's just the funniest things happen. As was it I commented on one of my floss groups, cross stitch groups. Oh, what was it I said? I said something anyway, and obviously because my name's Helen Duffin, and this lassie came in, and her last name was Duffin, and she asked if we could possibly be related. I says, oh, probably somewhere down the line, maybe a couple of 100 years ago or something. I really don't know much about my family, to be honest. I really don't. I'm terrible. I should go on ancestry.com, but it's quite expensive, I think. So we'll not talk about that. We're here to talk about that. Well, I was on my break for podcasting because I had no camera, and I was away on holiday. My partner and I got a good deal on a holiday, and we went for a week to Benidorm. And to be honest, it was nice. It was okay, but I think that place, that area is more for people that like to have a good drink. It's just bars and bars and bars. Right along the beachfront, it's all bars. We spend Gary likes a drink, so we spent most of our time in the blooming pub. But hey ho, we did. His friend came over. He didn't know he was coming over, so that was nice. So I met one of his friends from down south. And while I was on holiday, I got an email from Sally Jane, and she asked if I'd be interested in test knitting this top. And I said, yeah. I said, but you need to wait till I get home. And then when I came home, I was ill for about a week. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. I got a double infection. I needed a double heavy antibiotic. I was in my bed for 4 days. I didn't eat. Well, I was in my bed for a week, but I didn't eat for 4 days. It was awful, awful time. It kind of put me off, and I thought, I'm never going away again. That's it. No more holidays for Helen. I'll just stay here. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, she's deciding on the name at the minute. We think she's got a name. She kind of put out a wee thing on Instagram, and I picked the one that I liked, and another lady picked it as well. So don't know what she'll call it, but I'll let you know. But it's this pattern here, right? So I'm showing you this, and I think it's showing up okay. I've got a new camera, and it's got the viewer you can flip. and it's got a microphone. It's oh, I'm all fancy now. And I think, wait there, I think this is one of the ones that's got like autofocus. So at the minute it's called Blue Top. And this is it. I put photos up on Instagram. I did ask Sally Jane first, and of course I did it in blue. So I love the size. I did the size 52, and that's got quite a bit of positive ease in me. But I liked it. I liked the positive ease. I don't like anything clinging. So it's got the design under the arms as well. Oh, excuse me. It's on both sides. And just in the front, and it's so easy. And I love the neck. I love what she's done. The neck just sits so nice. So I would definitely recommend this, getting this top when she releases it. And you can either do it a split hem, or you can do it a complete in the round. But for people that don't like purling, do it split, and then you just need to nix it together. And I mean, it's just the pick up for the sleeves. I mean, there was nothing, I couldn't fault the pattern at all. And I just followed the instructions and I had no issues at all. I used Drops Bell. And anybody that's ever used Drops Bell maybe you realise it's one of the ones that's got linen in it, it's a cotton linen Vicos. And I kept picking these wee things out and I still see some things and I'm picking them out. I think it's off the linen. And I thought, I'm never knitting with this again. I'm never knitting with this again. And but you get a lot of bang for your buck with the, or bang for your pound, whatever country you're in. But I definitely think I would buy it again. It's cheap, it goes far. I used just shy of 8 balls, which is 400 grams for the size 52. I mean, it's a big size. I really need to go on a diet. Oh, and my taste buds, see, since I had COVID, the nasty crap taste I've got in my mouth, it's horrible. Everything tastes awful. Can't eat crisps at all. A lot of things I can't eat that I used to eat. Oh. I'll put this down here now. Right. So that's the blue top. What else did I finish? Oh yeah, I finished one of the baby shawls. Now I've got two, it's twins. So I'm knitting this in Super Soft Baby 3-ply by James C. Brett. And I've started the other one that will come in the other day. Sorry, these glasses keep slipping in my nose. See where I'm cross stitching with my goggles on, as I call them. They just keep slipping down. And I've got oily skin, so that doesn't help. I'll maybe need to go to the opticians and get them tightened. So that's the pattern. And it's my mum's pattern. That they're out, the circular one, I was going to try that for it. Because I've already knit this shawl and knit this for Gary's niece when she was expecting her wee boy. That's the gas of that juice. And I tried the traditional circular one, because it's two, you get the circular and you get the square. That circular one kicked my butt. Oh my god, it was a pain in the shirt. So anyway, I haven't stretched it yet, so it'll go quite big. I mean, but I'm waiting until I've got the second one done, and I'm going to stretch them at the exact same time, so they're the exact same size. So it's a bonny shawl. So this is a commission that I'm getting dosh for doing that. A lot of hours in these shawls, a lot of hours. So that'll stay in that wee gauzy bag until I get the second one done, and then I'll stretch them together, give the last a phone. I went to school with her, and it's her daughter, so she's going to be a granny. And it's a beautiful shawl. So that's that, and now I'm on to my works in progress. So I'll show you the shawl start. It's the exact same wool, super soft, James C. Brett, 3-ply. And that's what I've got started. So I've got to go up to that, get 60 loops. There's wee loops on the outside. And there, it's in a 4mm. Oh, I did the top. I did the top in the pattern. It says whatever yarn she was using to use a 4.5. But I used a 4 because I'm quite a loose knitter. So I used a 4 for the main body, and then a 3.5mm for the. I let Sally Jane know that, and you know, in the details that I sent her. So that's my shawl, which I'll keep that because I'm knitting on it. Well, stick with a jumper at the minute then. So I'm knitting this. I'm knitting this for myself. And it's, as you can see, there's a man in the front. It's a man's, because back in the day, just shows you how big people have got. Back in the day, women's sweaters only went up to a 38. Oh wait. Oh, sorry about that. I'll need to try and get that autofocus off. But anyway, see, I can see now because I can see. It's kind of off-putting because I want to look at you, but I want to see that this is alright. So please forgive me till I get used to this camera. So anyway, this is the pattern, and now I can see the glare. So this goes up to a 46, and I'm doing, I think, what size am I doing? I think I'm doing the 42. I don't know. I think I've wrote it down. But I'm doing DK. You can get it in 4-ply or DK, and I'm doing it in a plain navy. I've got the back done. And if it once if I lose weight, if I lose weight, I'll be able to pass it on to Gary. It's in just a navy cardigan. That's on this first side, and I'm doing it in the Deramores. I think the only place you can get the Deramores is Is it Lovecraft? About it? Don't quote me. I say these things and I'm not sure. But I think it was. I think it was Lovecraft's. Definitely wasn't Weird Wool Warehouse. Honestly, Helen. I think that's right. And I'm doing that on my signatures. Oh, excuse me, itchy head. I've also been, this is the same sock for the last podcast, which was 4 months ago, and I'm actually at the toe. I'm at the toe! So that's one sock. I've still got the other one to go. I'm really no sock knitting. What am I using? Mossy and the Squid. Steel Skies. No, I keep saying this. Is it Steel Skies Rainbow? There you go. So it's that. And that's in a bag by Amelia. I think she's caravanning at the minute. That's a beautiful caravan she bought. Oh my gosh, it looks like something out the future. It's old fashioned at the same time. It's like silver. Oh, it looks fabulous. Just put up a picture. What is it? See, this is before she got her name. She just got handmade by Amelia on this because she brought this over to Edinburgh Yarn Festival for me when I met her there. 2018, 2017, 2018. Can't remember. Do you know that's my brain's shocking. And other than that, I've been crocheting. This is all just in the past couple of weeks since I've been actually back doing the test net. So this is all just in the last couple of weeks I've been doing this. And I just printed this off. It's the Festive Iris stitch. It's a free pattern. And my friend Jen sent me the rule for this. It was her that found it. And she's like, do you fancy doing a kind of crochet along? So I'm doing to the very last bit of the green and the cream. I think I'll get one more row of cream in that. That's it for the cream. So I don't know whether to just do it the way it says, because I think I did it slightly wider. So I'm not going to get it as long. So whether you just keep it as like a lap blanket, but it'll be alright once if it goes that way, if you know what I mean. So I might just, or else, I don't know, or I might just get more. It's Karen Simply Soft. I think it was Lovecraft she got it for. Or was it Wool Warehouse? Oh, see either one or the other. It was Wool Warehouse. I remember getting it in the poke. Because she sent it direct to me. So I've been enjoying that. I do that at night in bed. Once I've had enough of knitting and cross stitching, I go to my bed and I sit and listen to my book. I'm not going between two. I've just finished a book, and it's the latest in the series, and I've got one on the pre-order for the next book, next July or August. That's it. And then Jen's got me into this Ron Ripley, the Haunted series. Honestly, now this was a bargain. I'll need to think. Wait, I got it for one credit, and it was a whole series. But aye, that's all. No, I've got my other crochet blanket. I thought I would give you a wee quick swatchy. I'm not doing cross stitching this video because it will take too long. So I'm just going to put my knitting one up, and then I'm going to do another one for the cross stitch side. Right, so I'm not going to open that up because it's the size of a double bed. Oh, there's my ball. My wee ball of wool just escaped. And I'll open it to half. Right, so that's half. So it fits a double bed. And just I think it just goes over the side. So once it's washed and stretched a wee bit, will go over the sides. But where's my pizza? I've already moved it since the last time, so I think it was down here. I think it was down here about the green the last time I showed it. So I've done all that for there to there. That's so weird. It's back to front. I need to check and see if my writing's all back to front. because that wouldn't be good if it is. And that's in my, I keep that in beside my bed, and it's in my bag that Amanda made for my Christmas one year. Amanda's wee shutter monkey. Oh, and I do want to talk about one more thing. I'll fold that back up all nice. So I want to talk about one more thing before I go and put this up. A lot, many minutes. Oh, I'm not bad, 25. Sorry, close that. I had to get my wee ball. Right. I'm at, oh no, what's, Fernanda and Ruth are doing the Across the Pond. Cal, Little Monkeys and Me, and Ruth Loves to Knit. No, oh, cripes, I forgot to show you this. This is the one I started last year for it. I done this and I was doing two knit alongs at the same time. I'll talk about Fernanda's in a minute. And this was also for the Woolly Thistle, the Hap Along. So I was doing so this is I picked a wee bit of this, the Shetland Trader Hansel half version. Right, is that, oh, it's fine, you can see it fine. So I've already finished the shawl. Well, I finished the main body part. I'm on the edging. So I've done this much of the edging. Oh, I'm going that way. It's back to front, it's weird. So I've done that much of the edging. And that's my own hand dyed. Now that's the yarn that Karen, Crochet Piece Within, sent me for Australia one year, and then I hand dyed it, and I loved the way it came out. And I tried to knit something and I didn't like it, but I just had a feeling about this is what it's meant to be for. And I think I might have enough to knit a hat with what's left. I'll see. I don't really know how much this will use up because I've got quite a bit, as you can see, to go, and the rest's in Jameson and Smith's Shetland wool. And this is what I've got, a full ball, and it's done in 5mm. Sorry, I was going to say 6mm. I don't have 6mm. 5mm signature needles, because that's how much I've got left in the first ball. And it's in a bag I won years ago for Denise Knitting Den. Right, so I'm kind of starting to get my whips finished because I've got a lot, and I really don't want to start new things, but you know how new things come up. And as I say, I'm getting kind of back into my knitting, so I'm still, the only thing I haven't really touched is my spinning, which I really should get that half bat finished. It's not a bat, it's a braid. I knew I would get it eventually. So anyway, this is what I fancy doing. It's a 3 months for the Across the Pond, and most people know either Fernanda or Ruth, and that I know anyway. I think most people know them. If not, go and have a look. They're both on YouTube. Ruth Loves to Knit and Little Monkeys and Me. So I'm doing the Kushlig. Now I've seen this on, oh, what are they called? Just watched them the other day because I hadn't been watching knitting podcasts either there for a while. Now I'm getting back into them. Flock Around the Table. Gosh. Sue and Deb and they're usually a third one, but the last wee while there's only been the two. I think the last person is it Corinne? Corinne? Don't quote me. But anyway, so Sue was knitting in this. I'm sure it was Sue. I'm sure that was where I saw it. I'm not 100% now because it's been a long while. Printed it ages ago. Christine Kimsey. And she gives you wee bits you can colour in yourself to where your colours are. So I'm going to use my minis, and I've not got enough. You need 20, either 24 to 25 20-gram minis or 500-gram balls of fingering. And so I've got my bag, my Harris Tweed bag from Antler and Acorn, and it is Harris Tweed because it's got the logo. I love this bag. I love a kilt in that colour. But anyway, so I'm going to start with one of the. Now I've had this all in here for months, since Christmas basically, because I got these balls, or these wee, from Mary. She sent them in my Christmas advent, and that's what I've got to show you, but I'll show you that the next time when I get the other couple. I've got two. I have bought a couple of things, but you know, if we're going to get them done, and I'll just keep them for next time. In the yarns kind of side of things. So this is going to be my first one, and this, I mean, it's just full of different colours. I don't, you can't really see. Greens and lilacs, pinks. That's for Fearless Yarn, and there's different. Oh, there's just different. So I'm going to use up them, and I'm going to start with this one, and it's just going to be a. I'm not going to do it like that. That's kind of all colour managed. I'm just going to do it as in pick out like a lucky dip, and I'll look like Hoof Long Dung. But it will look nice, I know it will. So that starts on the 1st of July, so I'm all ready to go, just getting the needles to put in. I think, what does it call for on the fingering weight yarn? It calls for 3.5 and 3mm. 3 or 3.5. I'm not sure if that was a free pattern or not. I can't remember. Or will I just nip and get these things and let you see them? I think I might. I've got another 2 coming. Alright, I think I can pause this. I don't want to pause it yet. I'll just go and get them. Hold on. Excuse my bum on the road. Try not to get my earthquake. I'm back. Because obviously I had to dump it. Right, so I was looking for mini skeins, and just as a treat for myself, because I've got a cheek to say that I buy myself lots of treats. But anyway, I was looking for a woolly treat, and I found this person and I was just looking for, you know, something that was like just out of the price of a cup of tea outside or a cup of coffee, 'cause I don't go out. So I found Weaver's Cottage Yarns, right? Her name's Rosie, and she's very, very nice to talk to on Etsy. And it's around the world. Greetings from, this is what, what's it called again? That's you get a luggage tag. I think it's around the world. Greetings from around the world, I think it is. Adventures around the world. And you get a postcard. Right? And she sends you a message. So, can you see that? Dear Helen. And I just thought, do you know, that is so sweet. And I love the baggage ticket. Yeah, it's got your details. Airline, is it Weaver's Cottage Airlines? And I just thought, it's just a little treat and affordable. Look at the colours. And she's in the UK, obviously, because obviously I'm in the UK. But the cost of shipping for me, because even the cost of shipping in the UK is getting beyond a joke. But this is fabulous. So I've got two coming. I was greedy, can I say? And I think she's got a website. She has weaverscottageyarn.com. Oh, I need to go check that out. But I've got the latest one was she's got a few on her site. She's got Argentina. Oh, who's she got? I got the Christmas for Germany and Ethiopia. What else has she got? She's got Argentina. This is for Morocco. She's got that one as well. I'm sure there's another one. So anyway, and I just love the box. So I'm enjoying that, and as I say, she's really, really nice to talk to. So I've seen this, it's Dawn's fault. Dawn, this is your fault. Dawn, for Dawn's Days, and oh, Dawn, what's your podcast called? Something Almanac. Isn't it? Sorry. If I can remember, I'll link it. But Dawn, for Dawn's Days, and I never miss Dawn on a Sunday morning. She is my breakfast blether, and I sit in the Addy blether away here. And she had posted for the Advent last year, because they're so expensive. I mean, and not everybody can afford to spend. I quite like this Klarna thing. You can get it, you know, and pay over three months and things like that. It's okay, but I like this idea. And what you do is you buy it monthly. And I forgot to actually keep an eye out. So I managed to hit month 3, and I'm waiting on month 4 coming. But I had put in, you know, on the last season, it's Green Lambkin. This is month 3. It's an Advent you get monthly. So I need to get one of my baskets and put that in, because so I've got month 4 ordered, and then I'd put up a comment on month 2 or month 3, I can't remember, on Green Lambkin's site. Oh, I can't remember her name now. She's away to the Real Monty. And I had said to her, I says, oh, I managed to get 3 and 4. I says, but I missed out on 1 and 2. I said, bummer. And so she contacted me on Instagram and asked me if I'd be interested in getting ones 1 and 2 to make up. And I said, oh, would that be fantastic? So she's going to do me a listing on it. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'll get the full advent calendar. So I'm really excited about that. Books. I'll tell you about these books, man. Right, I don't know, go into my Audible. Right, the one I'm reading the new, or listening to, I keep saying reading, is Haunted Village, and I'm on book 3 of 1 to 3 of Ron Ripley's Haunted Village series.
Chapter 9.
No, shush. I like going to the library. Linda Castillo, the last one I listened to. This is a Kate Burkholder series, and it's set in Ohio, Amish, you know, that kind of thing. And it's absolutely fantastic. And the narrator, Kathleen McInerney, is absolutely fabulous. I mean, she just is. There's after the end of Fallen, there's a kind of like a 25-minute, 30-minute interview between Linda and Kathleen, and Linda says, "You are Kate Burkholder," and she is. The voices like Doc Coblin, and if you want a really good murder mystery, but it's no too like, I mean, I can go right gory. So, you know, in some of the murder mysteries I read, um, but this is nice murder mystery. And this one, the twist was nearly, and I'd got it right just before the end, and I thought, right, I think I've got you. And the only thing I says to Gary, I said, my partner, he's not even read it, you know, or listened to it, and I goes, was it him or her? I was right. Oh, there, I've done it again. No, I don't want to listen to you. So, I've got the latest book on pre-order. I just finished books 1 to 9, Berkeley Street series books by Ron Ripley. Now, I don't know if it's still on a special or no, but you get 65 hours, 57 minutes for 1 credit. No, you can't beat that. There's 9 books in it, and they're fabulous. If you like ghosts and kind of dark entities, you know, that just on the ghost side of things, but some of them are quite bad. Just to say, some are good, some are quite bad. But this Haunted Village series, Jen was right. It was Jen that got me into this, and oh my god, I'm not even going to say it because I'd give it all away. It's just brilliant. They're by Scare Street, and the narrator Tom Bowers is fabulous. So that's all. Well, I also like Angela Marsden. She's got another book that I need to get out. And I like Karen Slaughter. So that's my books at the minute. And I think that's all I've got to say. So if you want to find me, you find me on Sprightly Knitter, Sprightly Stitcher. See, it's because my Gmail Sprightly Knitter. Sprightly Stitcher on Instagram. All the links are working, I think, except for the Instagram, which well, I will fix. And yeah, if you want to ask me anything or that, just pop a question below, and I will see you. It'll probably be a month anyway, because obviously my knitting's a lot slower due to the fact of the amount of cross stitching I've been doing. Uh, yeah, that's me. It's been absolutely fabulous to talk to you. I really missed my wee, as I say, my wee spritelets, sprites in the wild. um, so that's basically what happened. Was the camera went after the last podcast, and I mean literally, you couldn't make it up, honestly. I mean, just me saying that, and that happened. Right, that's me at 45 minutes, and this is still recording. This is great because I think I've got an hour and a half on this. Woo-hoo! Hopefully, the sound's great and there's not too much blurriness happening. But let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.